good, everybody? It is Wednesday, June 14th, 2023. This is your daily, and I will repeat, daily sports betting brand of record. We are powered, as always, by the almighty SportsLine, the best value in all of sports betting, and it is not close. Now, I apologize. We were a couple of minutes late, but I was going through my Twitter because I thought sure that all the keyboard warriors that came at us yesterday, you had a bad day. And I said, oh, in the early edge universe, all you got to do is wait 24 hours, and look what the entire crew did. 2 shows a day, 10 a.m. Eastern time, early edge, and 5 at 4 p.m. Eastern time. They were absolutely perfect. 10-4. Could have been better. Brewers gave up 4 in the 9th to not cash with the coach. And AB just barely squeaked by in the third period. 5 goals for those 2 teams last night. 9-3 was your final Vegas. We had them at SportsLine, if you remember, as well, to cash that ticket. Now, we are taking over everywhere, including CBS Sports HQ. Today's schedule looks a little something like this. 1:15 Eastern, M Squared. Then at 6 Eastern, look at that. Are you kidding me? M Squared, Maestro, Proppy, all in the same show. Then you throw in Zach Attack at 8 o'clock. Stop it. Download the CBS Sports app. It's right there. You guys know what to do. Now, let's bring in the stars of the show, because everybody else, when basketball is over, hockey is over, they're taking time off. They're sending emails saying, hey, I'll see you guys in August. We'll see you every single day. Hey, hashtag MoneyMags. Do you know M Squared's 2 favorite words in all of sports betting?
Oof. Is it live betting? I don't know.
Maestro, can you help the young man out, please?
Day baseball.
Oh, my gosh, MoneyMags. Hey, baseball. Let's go. Let's go. Now, here's what we're doing today. A little marquee matchup time. Fade or follow. Oh, very disappointed. Very disappointed.
That's on me.
Of course it's on you. Who else would it be on? All right. Diamondbacks last night were terrible. Absolutely terrible. But today they are a favorite, -120. Padres covered easily against the Guardians late night last night. I had some personal cashes I'm very happy with. And the Angels, they cashed, but they're underdogs today to the Rangers. So, Counselor, because I can always count on you. I can always count on you. Please, where are we going today, sir?
Well, I got to say you're all wrong, because the 2 favorite words of Mike McClure are South American day baseball. Well, let's clear that up right now. But speaking of day baseball, I'm actually going to go with the Arizona Diamondbacks -120. Ranger Suarez is actually, we faded him his first time out, and that was very successful just a few weeks ago. But he's pitched okay, but I do like the pitching matchup here with Merrill Kelly on the mound for the Diamondbacks at home. So I'm going to go Diamondbacks -120.
All right, that's the Counselor. Maestro, I'm coming to you. What say you?
I'm going to be looking to play the Padres. Not sure it's going to be money line or run line. This has the feel of a locomotive that's about to really get going. The OPS over the last week, 902. This team is way underachieved, as everyone knows. But everyone knows they have the lowest ERA in the National League. Waka's on the mound tonight, a 105 ERA over his last 7 starts. This is a bet-on team, I believe, the rest of the way.
There's no question. They're starting to catch steam out here in Southern California, no doubt about it. They scored 6 runs yesterday, and as Maestro said, you feel like they're really starting to get going. MoneyMax, where are you going, big boy?
I got to go with the Counselor on this one. I got to go with the D-backs. Look, last night, they're going to turn the page from last night, 15-3, absolutely abysmal game. Merrill Kelly on the mound. There's always a chance to win a game when this guy's on the mound. The D-backs 5-0 in his last 5 starts, won 6 of their last 7 with him on the mound. I'm backing them tonight.
It's not just a guess, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag educate and entertain. You don't do the work? I didn't think so. Edwin, thank you very much. He says, hit that freaking like button. The show has grown so much because of you, but I need you to hit that like button. We're morphing from a podcast into a full-fledged brand, but we need that like button hit. Also, I told you, we're taking over everything at CBS. Nobody can stop us, especially right here.
Get breaking news.
Big news coming out of the NFL today.
Highlights and instant reactions.
The largest final round comeback in Ford championship history. We're down to the final 4.
I just want to take time to analyze greatness.
Talk winners and losers with a guy who's already a big winner. CBS Sports HQ. It's all sports all day long.
Eric David says, with the Counselor, there's always an opportunity to get a dig in on buckets. Hey, it works for everybody. It works for everybody. Oh, look at Guru. It's his mint tea that we're teasing right now. He's getting fired up over there. Just fired up south of London. All right. He's going to participate shortly, though. Don't even worry about it. All right. It's time to play that ever popular game that the other day we hit 2 in the same show. Again, this is not guessing. We have data. We put in the work. So here it is, Matt Olson. We're still wondering if the home run 2 days ago has landed. It hit to the moon. Plus 300. Then Giancarlo, plus 350. Then Rafael Devers for the Red Sox. Catch the over last night. Plus 400. Hashtag counselor. Where are we going?
Well, I love the matchup we're getting. Rafael Devers with 2 home runs last night. He's going to have maybe another 2. Well, at least 1 against Austin going Gomber. I love the matchup. I love how locked in Devers is. Give me the plus 400 on Rafael Devers.
Hey, Counselor Brian said, that's 2 words. Buck it's. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. It's 2 words. All right, Money Max, who are we taking yard today?
Well, I do love Stanton, and I actually heard the stat last night that he is the active leader for guys that are on the road playing in Citi Field there for home runs at 24 now. Crazy. But I'm going to have to go and once again follow the counselor. Devers against Gomber. This guy's giving up 20 hits and only 12 innings to left-handed batters. 5 of them have been home runs. I like Devers today.
5 have been home runs at plus 400. That's worth a little sprinkle. Now, Paul brings up a very, very interesting point that I'm going to get to in a second. Maestro, where are you going, sir?
I'm going to New York with Stanton. He blasted one over 400 feet last night against Scherzer. He's already taken Verlander deep twice in 17 at-bats. Verlander's given up 5 homers in his last 5 starts. And I know Stanton's numbers aren't good. He's only played 21 games. He was out with the hammy. He's already got 6 homers. I'll take a shot on him tonight.
Does that sound like a guess to you, ladies and gentlemen? Come on. Gosh, I love hearing all of this incredible information. Now, Paul says, and I just lost it, you say it's not guessing, Coach, but Buckets is the home run picking king. Interesting. It truly is interesting, isn't it? As we come to, well, let's just say it. We're 2 of the top soccer handicappers in the world today. Respect. But we're talking baseball right now. Guru, where are you going on Pick the Prop today, sir?
I'm going to go for Matt Olson just because he's looking lonely. Everyone's going for the other 2, and I feel a bit sorry for him. He might be watching this thinking, why does no one like me? So, Matt Olson, it's your time to shine.
Hey, it's hashtag levels, baby. Next level handicapping right there. Hey, Bucket says Shohei Ohtani, and Shohei hit one. So, there's that. Oh, the Guru and Buckets. Next level baseball. Now, many of you know it is Father's Day weekend. Father's Day weekend means the U.S. Open, but we're not greedy. Father's Day weekend, at least at CBS, it can be for everybody.
A jam-packed weekend of sports leading ladies. Start your mornings on the hardwood with 2 days of WNBA action. Then spend an afternoon at the links with the final round of the Meyer LPGA Classic. Finish your days on the pitch where our NWSL stars shine on CBS and Paramount Plus.
I told you we're taking over everything digital, television, ladies sports. We've got it all at CBS. Don't try and stop us. Just get out of the way. Take the next 2 months off. That's what all of you do. But not here at the Early Edge. No. Now, time to get into our board for the day. Did I mention we were 10-4 yesterday? I think I did. Guru, I am coming to you, big boy, just south of London, England. When all the big leagues are taking time off, we get some specialty games, finding the little niches. That's what you do. You're up first. Floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Coach. Yeah, fortunately, despite the club season ending, we have 2 weeks of international soccer. So reasonably big games. Still got a lot of the famous teams are out in action. And we're starting with the UEFA Nations League. We're now at the semi-finals of it. And today we have the Netherlands up against Croatia. The Netherlands will benefit from home advantage when they face Croatia in this game. It's the semi-finals. It takes place in Rotterdam. So the Dutch players will benefit from strong home support here. Croatia always seems to punch above their weight on the international stage, which was underscored secured by their third place finish in the World Cup back in December, but they are missing their key defender, Josko Gvardiol. And I think they could struggle to contain a dangerous Dutch attack featuring the likes of Cody Gakpo and Xavi Simon. Both teams did well, both finished top of their groups. You can never really write Croatia off, but given they've got home advantage and they're younger and more energetic, I'm going for the Netherlands to grab a slender win in this one, and I've got odds of -103. So you'll find that in the UEFA Nations League. So go to soccer, international, then UEFA Nations League. And if you go a little bit down, you'll find Euro 2024 qualifying or just European Championship qualifying. Lots of games taking place this week. Thought I would highlight one that is on Friday. Ukraine are taking on North Macedonia. I think Ukraine's players should be full of confidence because they just battled to an impressive 3-3 draw with Germany. Germany are a very good team. They were on the road. They still picked up a draw. It was a friendly, but they did play well against a strong German team. So I think they'll now carry a great deal of momentum into their game against North Macedonia. Finished 2-1 to Ukraine when these teams last met, which was in 2021. Ukraine really should get the job done again this week because they have superior players in every department, and +100 on an away win for Ukraine looks great to me.
The chat says that the guru looks like he's getting ready to go on a bike ride today. Or that you're getting ready to coach an elementary team at the elementary school.
This is the 2023 to 24 Arsenal shirt. So, well, congratulations to the Denver Nuggets. They just won the NBA championship. The Rams just won the Super Bowl the previous year. So this is the only one of Stan Kroenke's teams that hasn't won the title. Still languishing in second place, but maybe next season it'll be our time to shine.
At least you're not dumb enough to put out tweets saying you're going to get a tattoo if Arsenal doesn't win said competition. Buckets doesn't have any of his body left for.
I can't imagine anyone would be that dumb, Coach.
I can't either. I cannot either. All right. Thank you very much for getting us started. Now, in the chat, Raving says Early Wedge is absolutely can't miss content if you like money. If you haven't watched the Early Wedge yet, it's our golf show. We do it every single Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. We have you set this week for the U.S. Open. The great Steve Scott joined the show once again. But one of the reasons it's can't miss is because the counselor is there. Sia Nejad. He's also here. You're up.
Well, Coach, I don't appreciate the disrespect because we talked about Father's Day, but we haven't talked about June 14th, otherwise known as Flag Day. It is Flag Day. Oh. Celebrate responsibly. Now, listen, speaking of Flag Day, I'm going to be a little disrespectful, too, because I'm raising the Canadian flag. My pick is the Blue Jays first 5 money line, -120. It's Berrios versus Bradish. Berrios has that rap that he's not good on the road. But if you look lately, he's been really good in general, but good on the road as well, going reasonably deep into games, limiting hits, limiting runs. Kyle Bradish has also been pretty good, particularly at home, but he's not going as deep into games. He's giving up more hits. He's giving up more earned runs. I think there's value on Toronto on the road here. And frankly, the juice has moved a little bit here to the road team. Normally, I don't pay attention to movement. I'm happy to fade sharp money, but in this case, because it's moved to the road team, I do think it's telling. But what's more telling? Jose Berrios in his last road game against the New York Mets, 6 innings, 1 earned run, 4 hits. 6-1-4, 6-14. Happy Flag Day, everyone.
Stop it. How did you do that?
Magic.
Oh my, it really is. It really is. It really is. I feel like I just went to school. I really do. And Joe in the chat says Amags looks like the kid who gets detention for not removing his cap during the Pledge of Allegiance at school. See how I did that, counselor? See how I did that right there?
June 14th is also the day that Under God was incorporated into the Pledge of Allegiance by order of Dwight D. Eisenhower, President of the United States. That's an actual fact.
Show's over. Show's over. That's it. We're ending on that. Because right now, Amags has no idea what we're talking about. Zero. But I know he knows baseball. Money Mags. There's 2 guys left. So do you know the order that we're going to go in? Can you answer that correctly for me today?
I would assume I would be next here. And then maybe the maestro would take his rightful spot.
There you go. There you go. You, sir, have the floor. Very well done.
All right. Well, We are going to baseball, something that I know. And yes, I did once get detention for not taking my hat off. So whoever said that, you may have been in that chemistry class with me. But I've got 2 picks here today. And one of them goes a little bit against this hat here, but a big win for the Yanks last night. So I had to throw it on. I'm going to go with Verlander over 5.5 strikeouts here. You could still find this minus 145 number. It's over on BetMGM. It's similar on Caesars, but I'm going to whisper that because I'm assuming those numbers are going to be gone very soon. 5.5 is probably, in my opinion here, 1 strikeout too low. So when you look at Verlander, his 3 blowups this year that are maybe inflating his numbers a little bit came at Colorado, against Tampa, and against the Braves. I think here against the Yankees, a team that up until yesterday had the worst OPS against right-handed pitching over the last 2-3 weeks. They had the worst WRC plus. They couldn't hit. They were almost top 10 in strikeout percentage. I watch this team and I get frustrated. So I'm telling you, Verlander, after this Mets bullpen had to use 5-6 relievers last night, they need him to get deep into this game. And when he's gone 6 or more innings this year, he's had 7 starts. When he's gone 6 or more innings, he's gotten to 6, 7, and 9 strikeouts. I like what he's at here today with over 5.5. And then also on the strikeouts, I'm going to go under, and I'm going to just keep riding this Washington Nationals team on the under. They held all 3 of the Brave starters under in that last series. They come into this series with the Astros. 7 innings from Hunter Brown last night looked good, but only 4 strikeouts. This Washington team makes contact at a 90% rate over the last few weeks here. I think Framber Valdez is a great pitcher. He's had a bunch of strikeouts this year, but I'm willing to bet against pretty much anybody right now, maybe outside of Spencer Strider, against this Washington team for strikeouts, with this Washington team for strikeouts here. So I'm going to take the under at 6.5. Feels 1 strikeout too high, in my opinion. Probably should be 5.5. I think that number may also get ripped into a little bit here today. So those are my 2 picks, and hopefully I don't end up in detention after this.
Yeah. We could either send you to detention or send you to early edge and 5 to work with EC. Either one.
About the same.
Yeah, it feels like a punishment. It really does. Edwin says, I need Major League Baseball's overs. Edwin, Wednesdays are very squirrely. Very squirrely. Teams are getting away. Teams are playing afternoon. Be very careful with overs on Wednesdays. Now, last summer, we started doing something because all of you at home think you're good enough to be on the show. So I gave one particular fan a chance to win 7 out of 10, and they could come on the show. They got to 6. We're going to do something similar this year now that the major sports are over. So, Daryl, you're the first recipient today. Daryl in the chat, if you hit this, then you get to come on the show tomorrow, not in person in the chat again, and I'll give out another pick. So, WNBA. Maestro, how important is the WNBA to us at the early edge?
Very important. In fact, our guy Calvin Wetzel, I know, was just signed by HQ to make some regular appearances, so it's becoming a bigger part.
You're damn right. And we're showing the games this weekend as we showed in the promo. So, Daryl Turner, he says WNBA early game at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So 10 a.m. Pacific, the LA Sparks and the Dallas Wings. Take the Wings and the over. All right, Daryl, I'm going to follow you. I'm actually going to make this bet with my real money. If you hit the Wings and the over, you get to make a pick tomorrow on the show. Everybody, put into the chat, good luck to Daryl. Good luck, Daryl. I want to see it. I want to see it. It could be you next. It could be you next. You just never know. Now, this man has been here since day freaking one, and I love saying it because every time it means we're longer and longer on the air as the #1 sports betting show in all of America. He is simply the maestro, and I would love to see a T-shirt. Maybe we can make that happen. I don't know. Floor is yours.
All right, Coach, I'm going back to the well with Freddie Freeman, the .410 on base percentage, batting second in a very, very strong lineup with the Dodgers and facing the White Sox tonight. We played it last night, over half a run. It's up to 125 now on DK. It was only -110. He scored a run in 7 straight. He has scored 9 runs in those 7 games. And the reason is he's got guys behind him like Will Smith, who will homer. You got JD Martinez. The lineup is absolutely stacked. So I'm going to play Freddie Freeman. He doesn't have a great history against Clevenger for the White Sox, 1 for 9, but that one was a home run, which can also get us to the window. But I just love his on-base percentage. And in that offense, I like him to score a run.
All right. Freddie Freeman, the Dodgers, they are also starting to catch a little bit of fire out here on the West Coast as well. All right, by the way, officially, I just looked it up. We're going to go with the Wings minus 4.5, and the total is 168. 4.5, 168 for our man Daryl. And thank you all for following instructions and putting that into the chat. By the way, hey, Guru, Taylor said you're the most active member of the crew in the chat during the show. Congratulations. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I give you flowers. I give you a compliment, and you do that?
But one of the pitfalls of being the most active member of the chat is that I put it on mute so you don't hear my keyboard banging away. And now this happens. It's a disaster. So.
That's the word that came to my mind. Disaster. Yeah, disaster. Amags thought it was funny, so there's that. All right. Grab your paper. Grab your pencil. Here is the recap, courtesy of the Snake on the ones and the twos. The Counselor. Blue Jays first 5 money line minus 120. Then hashtag Money Mags. Justin Verlander over 5.5 Ks for the Mets at minus 140. Framber Valdez under 6.5 Ks at minus 142. Now, both of those are a little bit juicy, but Amags, sometimes the juice
is worth the squeeze, Coach.
You're damn right it is, and today is one of those days. Then the Maestro, he's on Freddie Freeman over a half a run. So if he scores, all he's got to do is score. How about a little solo shot? We'll take that. Minus 125. And then the Guru. He is so next level. He gave you one for today, the Netherlands, money line minus 103, and gave you one for later in the week. Ukraine, money line plus 100. And do not forget, Early Wedge is in your feed live right now. I encourage you to go there. All of the U.S. Open information, picks, first-round leaders. We got winners. We've got head-to-heads. We've got it all. We've got it all. And also, don't forget the show that was perfect and that started to talk a little bit of trash on social media. Don't worry. I'll be talking to Amazing Grace very, very soon because all of a sudden their heads are just getting very big, including Frick and Frack. You know what I'm talking about. Check them out, 4 p.m. Eastern time every single weekday. But with all that being said, there's only one thing left to do. And I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window. For my entire crew, Lobo, Money Max, Counselor, Maestro, the Guru, and the Snake always, behind the scenes on the ones and the twos. I am simply the coach, trying to keep this train on said track. We grind for you so we can win with you. That's what we're all about. Have a great day from the early edge. Good luck.